Good evening, it's Brian at Fitzpatrick's Garage, Dublin Road, Kildare. I want to show you this brand new Honda CRV 1.6 160 horsepower executive, and this is an all-wheel drive 9-speed automatic model. Brian's my name. For any information you want the car, please give us a call 045 531 000, mobile 086 843 1945, or if you want to see pictures, hondacentre.ie or fitzpatricksgarages.ie. So this is a really super nice car. It is the highest spec available in Honda CRV. So as we were saying, automatic gearbox, all-wheel drive drivetrain, and then after that it's the higher output 160 horsepower engine. This one will also have the highest level of equipment too. So the first thing on the executive is it's got keyless entry. So one thing we'll say from that is you can do things like opening up the boot without actually using the handle. So electric tailgate is very cool. You can do it off the key, or you can close it down again using this button here, or you can hold down this button and it will bring the tailgate back down. So very cool. The other thing about these then is from the key again, you can unlock the windows, or you can lock the windows and the wing mirrors. If you see there, that wing mirror started to retract as well. From that as well, the headlights are going to be automated. So we'll just give these a second and they will turn off. But essentially what you have is automated headlights. So once you unlock the car or get into the car, headlights come on automatically. So on these you've got a nice chrome surround on the fog light down here. You have a xenon headlight, which is a real bright, precise light pattern, gas discharge, and then after that big wraparound parking light, which also doubles up as a daytime runner during the day. In here is where your full light is, and in here got two little LEDs. I'll show you them in a sec, and what they do is they, when you turn left or right, they light up the side of the road that you're going towards. Garnish on the front grille, chrome on the front grille, garnish on the front bumper just for aesthetics. A 18-inch polished diamond cut alloy wheel. So it's a really nice wheel when the sun shines on it, or at night time when the lights shine on it. Garnish along the back bumper, chrome along the tailgate, so it looks really well in black. Again, we can just touch the tailgate and it'll come up like so. CRVs have a really big boot. So the car was locked, but all I did was, because I had this key on me, I could walk up and press the button. There is a cover that goes over this, as you'd imagine, but I just left it out for illustrative purposes. And the seats then fold down, so you can have a nice big flat load area in the back if you want. So depending what you do. Okay, that's not dropped because the passenger seat is too far back. So just give me 1 second and I'll pull this forward, and then the seats will now drop forward. So if I had left the seat in the proper position, actually the biggest problem here was the rear middle head restraint, not the front seat actually. So very big load area, and then to let the seats back up, it's a pretty straightforward. The good thing actually is this one's got a cream leather interior, but the boot area is black, so it makes it a lot easier to keep clean if you load various, I suppose, things in your boot that are not always going to be very clean. After that then, okay, so we'll let the boot back down. So the keyless entry function, as we were saying then, the car would say is locked. Okay, I've just manually locked it there for the minute. So if I walk up to the car with my hand, I can put my hand in here, and if you listen, so what's happened is basically the car has recognised my hand's gone in there, it's turned on the headlamps, and it's also allowing me now to access the car. The rest of the doors stay locked until I choose to open them up from the door here. If I lock the car, all I'm going to do is press locks, and then if I want to double lock it, I can hold this button again and wing mirror retracts back in again, same as windows and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, in terms of the back of these cars, nice right angle door. Again, these cars in executive come with a choice, so you can have a tan or black leather interior. It's got a nice big glass roof, 3 2-point safety belts. You will get 3 child seats across the back of that car, armrest in the centre, and 3 head restraints, as you'd imagine as well. Kangaroo pockets in the rear, vents for the rear occupants. That seat is actually further back. I wouldn't sit that far back in the car, but even at that I still have a ton of space, and I'm 6 foot. You will have child locks for rear windows, privacy glass in the rear, and then rear electric windows as you'd expect. And then roof rails along here, which if you want to put bars from one side to the other you can. Up forward you have electrics for windows and mirrors at the front. Let's just start the car. So because it's keyless, it's got a start stop button, so foot on the brake. So first thing down here we have, oops,
this coming Thursday the 10th of November.
Let's turn on the radio. Okay, let's accept that. Anyway, so well, let's get going. In here we have USB auxiliary, so you can charge phones, play music up through the radio. 12 volt outlet over here, which there's also one in the boot for HDMI if you want to play video up through the screen as well. Over here, another power outlet if you want. Heated seats, high or low. Start stop function in city driving if you want to have it on or off. The gear selector, so we go down to drive, we can go across to neutral, we can go up to reverse, or we can just park again. That is 9 forward gears. It's a really nice gearbox. You can use the paddles along through here as well. So the great thing is 9 forward gears. First, second, third are really close together, which makes for really good acceleration. So it's one of the few cars I've driven in an automatic gearbox where I would reckon actually the automatic gearbox feels much quicker to get off the line than the manual. So it's unusual that way. So it's a really good gearbox. I've never driven one with someone and they're disappointed afterwards. Heating controls, dual zone either side. In through here then we've got navigation, which is Garmin, which gives you free updates. After that then we got our audio, we got various settings, mobile phone in through here, trip information, AHA, which is internet radio, so you can listen to any radio station on the planet. In through here we got a browser if we want to go, oops, if we want to go surf the net. It's like a tablet. It's got all the Android functionality that you'd see on an Android tablet. In through here iMid, which is telling us basically the last speed sign we've gone through. Various things like trip information, time, all that kind of stuff in through there. Cruise control down through here. Radio controls in through here. Voice activated Bluetooth over here. And then another screen in here for average speed, fuel consumption, more I suppose focused even on trip information, fuel efficiency and stuff. We got hill descent control because we're into 4-wheel drive now. We got parking sensors front and rear. We got lane change warning. If you drift out of lane, it'll warn you if you haven't used the indicators. Headlight washer to go out the Zen on headlights. Traction control on or off. Open up the boot, turn off the alarm. Eco function basically, which gives you a green indicator along here to tell you if you're driving economically, but also reduces how aggressive the cruise control is, and the air conditioner as well. The other thing is sometimes people ask, they might not always want a big glass roof, so you can close it over if you want using that too. After that we have automatic headlights and wipers, and electrochromatic rear mirror. If someone comes up behind you it'll darken itself, and the other thing after that is got city brake. So if you don't touch the brake pedal under 32 kilometers an hour, the car will start to stop for you as you're about to impact an object. It'll have anti-lock brakes, traction control, stability assist, emergency brake distribution, all the things that basically allow you to have full steering control of your car under maximum braking pressure. So it's really, really good that way. And then driver passenger airbags, side curtain airbags, and steel bars for side impact protection. So that is 160 horsepower. It's got 2 turbos, one small turbo to spool up quickly and eliminate any lag, and then a bigger turbo that comes in and maintains the acceleration all the way up through the range. It is 280 quid a year for road tax. It's such a cool looking car. It looks really, really well in black with all the chrome and the nice diamond cut alloy wheel. And the other thing then after that is fuel efficiency, about 45 to 50 miles per gallon. We've seen people doing these no problem, which is really good for a 4-wheel drive 160 horsepower automatic car. Anyway, we are a family business in operation for over 60 years. Oh yeah, sorry, the other thing is seats are electric. Oh, one cool other thing actually, these are lit up blue. It's kind of difficult to see, and under here then there is some ambient lighting. Again, it's hard to see, but it lights up this area when it's dark outside. Maybe I'll show you that in a sec. Seating is electric for the driver, lumbar support, passenger gets lumbar support and height adjuster as well, and they've also got electric memory. So as we were saying, we are a family business in operation for over 60 years. We can do trade-ins, we can do finance, and then at various times Honda do promotions on minimum trade-in allowances and finance as well. So if a car like this is of interest, please do give me a call. Brian's my name. I just want to show you real quick here when we get outside. So yeah, these little pockets are lit up with blue. I know it's difficult to see, and in this area down here we got a blue light that's just guiding where I'm going. So Anyway, hopefully this car is of interest, and thanks for taking time to watch.